Morning gang, I hope we're all having a good Monday morning. Got my eyes on. Come talk to these people while I do this.
Oh, dear. Good morning, everybody. Typically, you have to dress your husband in the morning, isn't it? Anyway, apparently workouts aren't workouts unless you're wearing a beaky belt. So, we're going to get started today with a nice session to warm you in on this Monday morning. We are going, I haven't actually got it, what we're in. Is the bottom one here?
Middle.
Middle one, okay, so a nice 2 sets of 5 exercises straight through. And then we have a wee finish again as well. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Throwing on a finisher today.
Okay.
So we are. So we did week 1, we did 3 exercises with active recovery or not, depending if you're beginner or advanced. Week 2 was 4 exercises. Today we're doing 5 exercises because of time constraints. If you were doing 2 sets of 5 and each one, you would be running on an hour worth of work. So we're going to do 2 sets of 5 and then a finisher on that. Strapped in, buckled up, and ready to go.
Open your windows if you need to open your windows.
We will need to
ready,
open our windows.
and we'll get warmed up.
Off we go. Feet on the toes, nice and light. Keep some doors slammed.
Start banging.
Yeah. Up into your chest. Arm back into the straight. Back into that check. And last time, let's go. Just pick that up, nice and light, pump that out. And when you're ready, just squeeze that out. 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet. Circle the arms, doesn't have to stay open. Back with the arms. See?
It's nice and breezy, isn't it?
It is. Open this one here. And then just long circles from them hips. Oh god, everything's tight. How's your running over the weekend? For the first time since God knows when. And we'll change. And last one. Relax that. Grab the toes. Sit down and straight side out. Does that seem like Ryan?
I can't remember the last one.
I'd say power train for the try. Straight side up. Back it out. And that's stuff. And march. Straight side up.
It's nearly a year ago.
I know.
I'm still processing March.
I know. Straight side out. Relax that. Push on position. Foot out round. Drop the hip. Change. Opposite foot out round. Drop the hip. Change. Really get the stretch. And again, you can elevate the hands onto the sofa like we did before if you need. You can't get it on the floor, just elevate your hands up onto the sofa and then work it off that. On your side, top knee up to the chest, and from there we're twisting that waist straight out through. Twist the waist. That's all. And we'll tweak that round. Right there. Last one. Onto the back. Bend the hips, roll that through, squeeze glutes, roll that back down. Roll that up, squeeze glutes, roll back down. Last one. And we'll pick it up. Right. So, we're starting with the power stride, then down onto the floor to a plank and shoulder tap. We're up into a split squat, shoulder press, total body extension from there. So again, we've got 3 exercises this time, sandwiched between the cardio exercises. Yeah. One. Is it wind?
Can you fix that?
We just need a connector. So power stride, so again it can be high impact on the toes, arms and legs in, or it can be low impact, stepping back with a forward raise. Whenever you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just push it out nice and light, keep it moving. Breathe that out and high impact doesn't suit. Low impact instead, step it back. Whichever works, keep it soft, bend the knee. 15 seconds. Last 10, let's go. Pick it up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, plank with the shoulder tap. So again, you're going to that plank position. Lock it up tight, widen it here, or go to the knees. One of the two, and then you're touching the shoulders without moving the hips.
3, 2, let's go.
So again, try and minimize the movement through the hips. If it's difficult, you drop to the knees. From here. If that's still difficult, just hold. Lock the rib cage, squeeze the glutes. If that's easy, come on.
Halfway.
Hold this position.
Five seconds. 3, 2, and tight.
You're up into our split squat. Left leg forward, right leg back. You can do it with or without weight. Plant the feet. You're going straight down. Press that up. Straight down and press that up. You can use a hand of the thigh. You can hold a weight each hand, whatever you have.
3, 2, let's go.
There we go. So bend that front knee. And push up strong. Bend that front knee. Put the cups out. Push it out. Put the cups out. That's it. Nice deep bend. So again, we're going down, not forward. Bend that knee and pushing up strong. Keep that core solid. Bend the knee, push up strong.
10 seconds. 3, 2, and tight.
This is for hard.
Yeah.
Shoulder press. That's 7 hands, that is everywhere we're using one. Whenever you're ready, come on, get that thing started.
3, 2, let's go.
So you get elbows forward, you press it up, control the way down. You press it up, control the way down. So I've got a dumbbell on each hand, we just got a single bell. From here, if you find that you split your arch from your back, split your stance, pushing that split stance up, control down. Split stance up, control down.
So you want your elbows staying forward if you're using one bell like me. And your arms and your biceps are having your ears in the upright position. Make sure that the bell doesn't go back. You're going towards the ceiling, not back over the top of your head. 3, 2, and 10. Well done.
And then we are down into the tool biceps. Sorry, we're staying up. So hips and hands back. You either swing onto the toes from here, or you can extend it up and back.
3, 2, let's go.
Straight up, control, straight up, control.
So if I don't want to add the jump, I just go on my tiptoes and I get used to the actual motion here. And then eventually it's natural to add in the jump. Make sure those knees are soft when you land, no lock legs.
Keep it up, keep it up. So, quick drink of water, and then we're straight back into that. And you can advance if you need it. You take it on the toes. Just nice and light. Just keep it up. Keep that heart rate elevated, and keep it moving. We got 10 seconds. And then we're taking that back in. We're back into the power straight start. And 10. So power straight, high or low impact. So again, just to refresh, low impact is the step of the forward raise. High impact, we're on the toes, pushing it out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Push your arm.
Okay.
Just keep it light, keep it moving. Again, if you're doing the low impact like Maria, you can go a bit more deliberately. We drive the leg back and drive the arms up, keeping control, but using a bit of power.
And be careful not to stretch the back of the knee.
5 seconds.
Shoulder keep the
3,
core tight.
2, 1. We're down into that plank and shoulder tap again. Again, come on the feet or knees. Again, if you need to elevate this off the sofa or off the kitchen counter, you can also.
3, 2, let's go.
So again, we're minimizing the movement of the hips by keeping that core solid, hips tight.
Your hands are directly below your shoulders here, not in front of them. So you carefully transfer the weight over, keeping the core tight the whole way through.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Keep the pelvis low, let it start to rise now.
5 seconds. 10. Split squat.
Let the core together.
Opposite leg.
Ready to go?
Yeah, so right leg forward this time. And then again we're going straight down.
3, 2, let's go.
So bend that knee and then push up. If you're tightening the hips, you're really going to feel this. It's going to feel uncomfortable. But that's because you're tightening the hip. So just use it slowly as that stretch, because you need the stretch. If you're tight and you're feeling like your back hip is really getting pulled out of you, then you need that hip stretch. So keep it tall, do that movement, let this leg do the work. Remember, the lead leg's doing the work, not the back hip. 5 seconds.
3, 2, and time.
Pick it up.
Oh, hit those.
Yeah. Shoulder press again.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, let's go.
So again, we're going to press it up, control it down, press it up, control it down.
Again, you want to make sure your core is tight here. If your core is not engaged here, your back's doing way too much work.
So don't let your rib cage open up. It's the same as the planks what we were telling last week. Whenever you go to press, don't let your rib cage flare open, as if your belly button's getting pushed forward. Keep it locked, tight, squeeze your glutes.
5 seconds.
Bicep comes to the ear.
3, 2, let's go one more. And time.
Good. And then we are into our total body extension for the last one. So again, you can either low impact it, just swing up, or we're going to high impact it by jumping.
3, 2, let's go.
And it's coming from the hip. So it's a sit back, stand up, sit back, stand up, straight or drive. That's it, 15 seconds. Last time, let's go. 5 seconds. And 10.
Nice.
You grab a drink, you can either pick it on the toes, or you can march it out and grab your drink. Just keep that moving. 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Ready?
Yeah. Thinking of underneath.
And 10. Nothing new there.
Huh?
Nothing new there.
Yeah.
So we've got Second round, you're going to need a weight for a deadlift. That's all you're going to need. So we've got crossbody mountain climber. We've got a V-sit. So we're flipping around into the V-sit, staying down. We're up on our feet into the deadlift. We're going to add an inchworm today. So the option of that, if you don't do the inchworm, is your full plank. If you can't do the inchworm. And then we've got a hop to squat. So we need a weight for our deadlift. You deadlifting heavy?
Yeah, please. Sorry, since I don't look to see me.
So we're starting with the crossbody mountain climber on the floor, then we're round into our V-sit. Not deadlifting yet. Then we're going to do our deadlift. Well, geared up there, you deadlift, mate. Then inchworm, then hop to squat. So again, crossbody mountain climber, same as the full mountain climber. If you can't do it, come from here, elevate it, opposite knee, opposite elbow. If that's too low, come to the arm of the chair, elevate it, come to the kitchen counter, come against the wall if you need. Left to right, right to left. Whatever gets the movement in for you. When you're ready.
3, 2, let's go.
You stop thinking about what you're going to eat. You're gone. And the hair is drifted off and
Some
you're...
of us are up some stupid o'clock this morning. Some brunch time.
Left to right, right to left. And again, if you want to elevate it, hands can go onto the sofa. Which is not good to show today.
That's where you should be doing something.
Wakey.
Eggs and bacon.
Eggs and bacon. 10 seconds.
So again, I want to keep my pelvis low.
Yeah.
Make sure that bum stays low, okay? 3 seconds, 2, and time. Well done.
So you have the options here of beginners, just basic sit up. Here, you've got crunch. If you want to do a crunch, don't pull the neck, it's still the shoulders moving. You've got V-sit out and out low. You've got modified V-sit up and out. It's up to you, which one suits best.
Okay. 3, 2, let's go.
So crunch, extend, or come up, control, come up, then control. So it's controlled up, pull through the core, it's controlled out, controlled up. So it's modified, so we've got a bit of balance here. Because the full V-sit for most people is this, up and extend, and for most people, the core strength isn't there. Because it's an advanced movement.
10 seconds.
It's one of the ones I don't like seeing getting thrown in to normal workouts.
3.
When most people
2,
can't do it with good technique. 10. And technique comes over everything.
Yeah.
Deadlift. Actually demonstrate the glute bridge. Or glute bridge. You don't have access to your deadlift. Or get the kid's school bag and deadlift the school bag.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
So we're going to roll through the pelvis, up, squeeze the glutes, roll back down for the glute bridge. Same with Matt and Maria's doing. As I come up straight here, that's Maria standing up. As I sit back to the floor, knees bent, that's Maria pushing the hips back. So same movement, rolling through, it's coming from the hips, glute squeeze, control down. Tailbone lifts, comes up through the vertebrae, top, squeeze, start through the vertebrae at the top of the back down to the tailbone. 10 seconds.
5 seconds on your wrong time.
I started whenever we actually started.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Give it up.
And time.
Careful setting that weight
Yeah.
down. Make sure as well in that top position with the weights that you squeeze the bum. Give it a good tight squeeze.
Inchworm. So this is going to be one for if you have weak upper body strength, you have bad wrists or bad shoulders, you're not going to do this, you're going to go into a plank. Just hold either a plank elevated on the sofa, elevated in the kitchen counter, or knees or feet on the floor. The inchworm, you walk into that position, lock tight, walk back in, stand up from there. So you walk the hands out to here, don't let your hips collapse, you walk out to a plank, core tight, walk back in, and then you stand up. If you can't do that, plank. That's all you're going to do. You ready?
3, 2, let's go.
Bend the knees, walk that out, core tight, walk back in, stand up. Back down, walk that out, core tight, hold, walk back in, stand up, and do it. And again, if that doesn't suit, go down into your plank, hold the plank, stay there, keep that tight, and don't do the walk. Coming up to the last 10.
Five seconds.
Good. Last one. Walking down and out.
And time.
And and back in and up. Good. And then we run to your hop to squat. So you can either step it side to side from here. So you step here, you just step out, touch, back in, touch, back in. If you can't reach the floor, there you go. Step in, touch, back in, touch, back in. Same with the hop to squat. If you can't go to the floor, that's what you can use objects for. To elevate it so you don't need to go to the floor.
3, 2, let's go.
Full movement, chest forward, touch. But you surprised by bringing in a small table or a small box, what it takes out if you can't reach that floor. Just takes that last bit of pressure off the legs and back.
If you find the squat part of this difficult, add 3 hops.
Yeah.
Just take that little bit of pressure off the legs.
So 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. So it gives it a little bit more break.
Keep that chest forward, not on the floor. And 10.
Again, walk it out, jog it out. Whatever you want to do. Drink your husband's water. And yours, that's over with some counters, let's hold.
What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine, darling.
I know that. I know that.
You know, Dad.
Again, we're coming back into that crossbody mountain climber.
10 seconds.
So, elevate it if you need. Here, still keeping the hips low, abs and knees, abs to the elbow. Make sure whatever you're leaning on is jamming against the wall so it doesn't start sliding across the floor on you.
Ready?
Safety first. Yeah. Once you're ready, guys.
3, 2, let's go. So again, you're
Left,
starting
right,
in
right
that
to left.
plank. Now keep that bum low. And remember, you can elevate this off your chair, off the kitchen counter, or to practice at the start, go off the wall. So you're just getting yourself into straight position. Heels to shoulders should be straight line. Lean forward, knee up to elbow. Crunch that core as you go. 10 seconds to go.
Good. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
So again, you want to keep that pelvis nice and low. Check it now at this point. Sometimes it rises up. And time. Well done. There we go.
Yeah.
So you're back into that V-sit or that crunch. 3, 2, let's go.
So you can do the small crunch in and out here. You can elevate it a little bit more with the stretch, or we can start to come up, control. We can do a basic setup like Maria, just do a small crunch.
And keep the head and shoulders up. So your starting position is your ending position. You never go back to the floor. Here we start, we crunch, and we come back to our starting point again. 10 seconds. Keep that core tight. Remember to breathe. 5 seconds. And 10. Well done. People tend to hold their breath in a lot of core exercises. Don't do that. It's not a good idea.
Makes it worse. Deadlift. I'll start timer coming.
Yeah. So I get my position here, put my feet on either side of the weight, and I lower myself down by pushing my bum back, and that's where I find my position. Go.
So you're aiming the bell for mid-foot to heel. It's never coming in front of your toes or in for the toes, because what will happen is you will lean forward.
Squeeze at the top.
And the start of the movement is pushing your butt into the wall. So hips up, squeeze the glutes, and then drive your hip back into the wall. Last time.
And keep those shoulders low. And keep the arms to the
5
side
seconds.
of the chest.
And 10.
And again, carefully setting it down. Most people who hurt themselves doing weights do so either picking it up or setting it down, not during the exercise.
Well, some do it,
Well,
but depends on what they're doing.
Inchworm
or plank.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, let's go.
We walk this out. Walk back in.
When you're coming back up, use your legs as guidance. Put the hands on the knees,
Walk
just
out.
lean on them, okay?
Core tight. Walk back in. Stand up. And again, you can't do it. You go down and you just hold that plank. Go down onto the forearms or drop down to the knees and just hold the plank from the bottom position.
10 seconds, let's get 2 more in. Last one. Plank straight, and then back, up, and time. Well done.
Then your happy squat.
And the bar comes the door. 3, 2, let's go.
So in and out, here, or 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. Or step out, touch, change, whichever suits. I'm going to pull back again.
She's her mother's daughter.
15. Last 10.
Keep that chest tall. Do not lean forward. Push the bum
5
back.
seconds. And time. So grab a drink, walk it out. Just to finish it, you go. So again, you can march it out, you can keep it moving, keep that working. Let's go to the wobble.
Oh, it's lovely.
Huh?
It's so nice.
Is it?
It's lovely.
Uh-huh. What's the fault?
Ah, sorry. Keep that position. Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
So we're going to do an EMOM, so it's every minute on the minute. We're going to be doing one of these exercises. So there's 2 exercises. You've got a burpee and you've got a kettlebell swing. So the way it works, the time starts for the minute. You've got the option of doing 5 burpees or 10 burpees. So if you're doing the 5 burpees and you get 5 burpees done in 20 seconds, you've got 40 seconds rest before we start into the next exercise, which is either 10 kettlebell swings or 20 kettlebell swings. So 10 for beginners, 20 for advanced. And it's the same thing. The time starts. If you get 10 swings done in 30 seconds, you've got 30 seconds rest before you go back into your burpees, which will be harder that time because you're back into the burpees after doing the swings. So your recovery is what you've left over from doing the exercise within that minute. So if it takes you 50 seconds to do your burpees, you only have 10 seconds rest before you go into the kettlebell swings. So judge which ones you need to do based on that. So we're starting with burpees. Again, burpees can be on the floor, it can be elevated onto the sofa. Again, from here, down and up. It is up to you which ones you want to do.
95 or 10?
Advanced 10, beginners 5.
3, 2, let's go.
So down for 10. That gives you 30 seconds.
Keep going, don't be panicking just because we've stopped.
Yeah.
If you're still going, that's okay.
Just keep finishing out your reps. If you're doing 10, get your 10 done. If you're doing 5, get your 5 done. We've got 20 seconds. Stop now. Get up, get ready to go. We're into kettlebell swings. Here.
So,
Depending on the weight you have,
you're not saying that.
it'll depend on the reps you do. So between 10 and 20 reps, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So you swing up gradually to this, and it goes to shoulder height, never any higher. If it's not above your nose, it's too high. So if you're up here, stop. You have to control the bell to here. Any of these?
Between 10 and 20.
So if you're a beginner and you've got 10 done, now just stop. I have no idea how many I've done. I'm guessing do you try to decide?
25 seconds. Don't stop that. Let it run.
Yeah.
The time keeps ticking. We're back into your burpee after this. So again, between 5 and 10 burpees.
Nice deep breath.
10 seconds. So the time dictates everything. 5 seconds, we're back into your burpees. Between 5 and 10. If you're completely knackered, you're a beginner, just take this one out.
Let's go. So remember, you can elevate.
Are you stopping this thing, man? Just don't. Let it run.
You can go straight to the floor like what Eric's doing. You can do it off the wall, you can do a total body extension, whichever you're able to do.
And once you get your 5 or 10 done, take the rest around as your rest. And then we're back into your kettlebell swing. We've got 20 seconds, so stop if you're not finished yet, just stop where you are. Get your breath, get ready to go for your swing.
This is a great way to kind of gauge how you're getting stronger over the weeks. And the next time we do this, you might find that you're able to do
5 seconds, when you're ready.
those exercises a wee bit quicker. 3,
2,
bend
1.
those knees. Let's go. Squeeze glutes to the top. Always protect that back. Arms are straight. The bell should be hitting you in the butt as you swing through and coming up towards your front shoulder and nose height. Core tight. So again, you're coming to 10 or 20 of those. You still have 30 seconds left. Take your time. Breathe it out.
If you're beat, just stop.
Yeah.
Get your breath, take more rest. We have one of each to do.
15 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. So between 5 and 10
3.
burpees, last set of this.
Let's go.
Let's go. Seconds. Once you get the reps done, take a rest, and then one set of swings, and that's all.
All right, Rushy? Yeah, I don't know that quick. 10 seconds to go. So again, if you haven't stopped already, stop now.
Yeah.
You need your rest. And once again, we're going in 3, 2, let's go. Position. Soft knees, bum back. Chest tall. If you're on the floor doing the glute bridges, just make sure that you're squeezing the bum at the top and that you're going through that roll of the spine up and down.
So finish with your time. Keep going until you're done. We've got 20 seconds. You finish out your reps. Once you're done, set it down. And that is us. 10 seconds. Five seconds. I'll get the heart rate up.
And set.
Lovely.
You watching the floors?
You lift it then. Let's all get it. Have a drink.
Keep it down. Alright.
That's tough.
It's great. Those I always find is great when it's done.
So if you're new, no. If you're new, that's something new for you. Some of the ones that have been here a while, the gym ones, have done these. Some of the new members won't have, some of the new online members won't have emails, or a simple way to track progress, because if If you know how many reps you can get in a certain period of time, then you try and beat it then the next time. Stretch. I know you hit that, but I'm not going to stretch.
Yeah. Okay, so when you get your breath back, nice deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go down low, bend the knees, big circle up, and breathe out as you come down. 2 more. In as you go up, and exhale. 1 more. You alright there, Rush? Hands out in front, ignore my husband. Stretch out to the side, and then back a little bit further. Get a good stretch into those upper shoulders. Bring the arm across at shoulder height, and get a good stretch up into that upper back. I'm sure I can't speak.
Tricep and rear shoulder.
Tricep and rear shoulders.
Upper blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Now, plant the feet and reach over. Stretch out the side. Especially after all those cross-body mountain climbers. Advanced crew, if you want to put your foot behind and get a deeper stretch in there, feel free. And carefully switch sides. Switch sides and give yourself. Stop. And done shoulder rolls up. Lots of arm working up today. Let's go 3 nice and deep, up and back. Change direction, go forward with the knife, up and forward. Oh, that feels so good. And 10. So, you want to hold on to a chair or a wall or a person, whichever you have handy, and you're going to bring the foot to the heel, knees together, pelvis forward, and hold. Get a good deep stretch into that quad. And switch sides. Keep the heel towards one. Tuck that pelvis forward, keep those knees together. Good. Settle into that. Nice big step back. Lower yourself down, tuck that pelvis forward. And carefully come up out of that. Switch legs. Keep your feet on train tracks here for balance. Lower it and tuck it. And then we're going to finish off sitting back onto our back leg, and you can bring the toe up to stretch that calf in the back of the knee in the front. Ow, ow, ow. And switch it over. Again, sit back, toe to the ceiling. And we're going to finish off by hinging from the hips down to the floor. Let everything fall down. Go as close to the floor as you can, and then slowly stack the spine back up, still keeping the arms hanging, and at the top roll the shoulders back. Let's do 1 more of those. To the floor low, and then slowly stack that spine back up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Well done, guys. Woo!
Alright now?
I'm sure it's horrible. I'll wake you up on a Monday though. So. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow for cardio core and
starvation at the top tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys.